Do not rely on others to have better self-worth. Yes. Do not rely on others for validation. Do not rely on anyone for love, for validation. No. These are some of the things you have to give yourself first. You have to learn how to love you. You have to learn how to validate you. You have to learn how to have peace with yourself before dating anyone. Because no one is going to give you these things. These are some of the things. These are some of the gifts you have to give to yourself. Self-love, self-validation. You have to be able to forgive yourself. You have to be able to accommodate you. You have to be able to know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses. You have to be able to accept you just the way you are, the bad, the good, and the ugly side of you. Yes, you have to accept it. You have to be yourself, and you must not change for anyone. Don't change who you are for anybody. If you are happy with the way you are, if you are happy with the way things are going on for you in your life, you don't have to change who you are, the things you love, for anyone. If you want to become a better version of you, there are certain things you would have to change. As humans, there are certain things we have to change on a regular basis. For example, if you want to get better at speaking, you will have to train yourself to become a better speaker. That is different. But if you have to change the way you dress, not because you're not happy with the way you dress, but because someone else is not happy with the way you dress, then there is a problem. Because the first person you should be making happy is you. The first person you should be pleasing, the first person you should be putting first in your life is you. Because no one else is going to put you first. So you have to put yourself first. It's just, that is just how life is. You know, no one will put you first. So you have to put yourself first. And you should never betray yourself by giving anyone else the power to validate you. You are the only person who can validate you. You are the only person. No one knows you. No one knows you more than you know yourself. You know yourself. So no one should be able to validate you. No one should be able to tell you to do this or not to do that. Yes, you can ask for advice from people every now and then. We all need it. But then you should be able to be the one to take that final decision. Sometimes we go out to people, friends, for advice. Once in a while, it's okay, you know. But if you have to run through your decisions, your projects, everything through people all the time, then there is a problem that you have to solve. There is a problem that you have to work on. You have to work on you. You have to work on the person inside. Because sometimes we run to others because we are not one with ourselves. We have not found, we have not created that comfortable home within us, that comfortable space within us, that beautiful space to always go back to. If you can actually create that beautiful space, that beautiful home to always go back to, you will stop running to people because you know you've created that beautiful space within. Let's say you have a problem with your boyfriend, for example. You know, what you should do, I think, is to sit by yourself, and speak to yourself. So, why did this happen? Where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? You have to ask yourself those questions because you're going back to yourself, because you know you better. You might take your problems or questions to people out there, but remember, they do not know you as much as you know yourself. So it's very important that you as a human being should be able to create that peaceful space within you where you can always go back and ask these questions. Where did I go wrong? What did I not do right? How can I do it better next time? You have to create that space. You have to go back. You do that by spending time by yourself, alone. You have to go on dates with yourself. If you are able to create that relationship with yourself, whereby you are happy to be alone, you're happy to stay by yourself happily without anybody, trust me, you will be able to give so much love out there, because now you're able to deal with yourself. You're able to go back home to you, to yourself, to that beautiful you within, to ask questions. Where did I go wrong? How could I have done it better? How can I improve on myself? Why did this relationship not go well? What did I do wrong? How can I change things for myself? And how can I make my next relationship better? Because sometimes we look at the other person, what are they not doing right? And we forget to go back to us, to ourselves. What are we not doing right? What could we do better to make things right? Not just for us, for the people, next to us, and for our relationships as well. So it's very important to create that relationship with yourself, so you don't need validation from people outside. You do not need validation from people outside. Once you give people that power, people can sense it. Once they know they have that power over you, once they know that you always run to them for little advice. You want to do anything, you run to people, you run through decisions, you run your decisions through people all the time. They know, and you're giving your power to people. So what I'd say is, it's very important that you create that beautiful, safe home within you. And you do that by spending time by yourself alone, learning who you are, doing different things alone, so you really know who you are inside out. Once you know who you are inside out, once you can spend time alone by yourself, you will stop running to people for validation. Because you know what? The fastest way of betraying yourself is seeking for validation from people. So you just think about this. Think about this. Take time away. Take time off. And have time with you, with yourself. I think that is all I've got to share with you for today. If you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks very much for sharing your time with me today. And until next time, I'm your girl, Cecilia Mbula. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.